That's done. I'm not done with that yet.
Okay, wait, I have a message as well. From Adela. Meet in the cafe when you get this. I'll be waiting. Okay, cool. Well, can I talk to Reddick maybe really quick? Give me information.
Nancy.
Sir, I need information.
You have a lot of
That's
puppets.
not exactly what I thought I was going to ask.
How many do you have?
10 in total. King Maria Theresa is my newest addition. I couldn't resist making her the star of the show.
Oh, that's cute.
Are you sure you only have 10? You mentioned to Merrick you were waiting for him to repair your 12th puppet.
Did I say that? You must have misheard me. I meant 10.
But Maria Theresa starred in your show. She didn't need repair.
I'm an actor. I'm not very good with numbers. He knew who I meant.
Yes, I suspect he did.
Huh. Interesting. Also, Easter egg in the back behind him. I see what's her name from Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
I
One
should
of the
get
dolls.
going.
Bye.
The scariest one. I think. Is that Tina? No, it's not Tina. It's maybe it's Hildegard. I'm sure. Anyway, one of them. All right. So, Mr. Lying McLiar Pants. Okay. I'll go talk to Adela, and then I think I'll wrap it so I can pick up my pizza before they close, because I do not want to make them wait on me. That would be very, very rude. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up?
Adela, what's wrong?
Yeah, tell me what's up, girl. What's up?
It's my computer. I got this scary pop-up, and now it won't respond to anything I do.
Oh.
Let me take a look. I recognize this handiwork. Someone has tried harder this time. Let's see what I can do.
Damn it. Need my puzzle master here to help me out. Huh. not gonna work either. Frig. Hmm.
It's all clear now.
Pani, where did you learn that?
Apparat's shopkeeper taught me. I had a similar problem and went to her for help.
Do you have an update?
The theft of your jewels may have been a launch pad, a dry run, for stealing what they're really after.
And what do you believe that is?
I hear the crown jewels are going on display. A rare occasion.
Is it possible? I don't know that there is a connection, but the gems in my mother's necklace are from the same era as the crown jewels. They wouldn't even be fake. They could reasonably be used as a convincing substitute for the real royal jewels. When would they strike?
Within a number of days. They must have a plan for getting all 7 keys.
You know the history. I would expect nothing less of you. They would not need all 7 official keys if they make their own.
How could they do that?
For centuries, alchemists were part of the royal courts. If King Leopold II's royal alchemist made the original keys, the plans may still be in his workshop.
You really do know your history. The workshop must be long gone by now.
If it exists anywhere, I imagine it would be somewhere around the castle complex.
Have you had this kind of computer trouble before?
No, not to my knowledge.
Whoever tampered with our computers wanted us to know.
Yes, the thought crossed my mind.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Yes, but this is a history lesson. We do not have Residente today.
What makes you so sure?
They have done nothing in decades. You waste your time with this.
I'll see what more I can find and let you know.
Well, if it would stop a greater crime, then please continue.
I will. Thank you. I'm not done.
Research the workshop. Okay. Ask around about alchemy. Okay. Later, follow.
Can't check that off
I
yet.
wonder. Can I call them?
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Okay, so I guess I can't do that yet. I wonder if I could talk to her and see if she knows anything about.
Hello, my dear.
This stuff. Ah, lots and lots of stuff.
Have
to talk
you
to her
heard
about.
of the Residente in Prague?
You are romantic. A secret conspiracy of criminals haunting the streets of Prague.
Sounds
Have you ever encountered them?
If I have, I didn't know it.
Okay, that's fair. That's lucky, I guess.
Do you know where they keep the crown jewels?
They have replicas on display
Replicas.
The real ones.
in a vault in the castle complex, no?
Interesting. Okay.
Adela told me that King Leopold II had a royal alchemist in his court.
This does not surprise me. We have an entire section on alchemy here. Books in English, too.
Okay, so.
Do you believe that he had a workshop? Could it still be around here?
A hidden workshop? I have heard of hidden passages. I remember. They have an exhibit on alchemy at the castle.
Well, these are things I already
The one
know.
overseen by
Patrice.
Oscar Dvorak?
If you say so.
Girl, you are somewhat
Thank
helpful
you.
and also not helpful.
You've
all at the
given me
same
a
time.
lot to work with.
Has she?
Anytime.
Okay.
You ask the best questions.
She has, in a way. Okay, so I think alchemy was over here. Wait, maybe it was beside politics or history. No, it must be all over here. I feel like it's. Oh my god, Nancy, you run so fast. Golly me. Oh, think there's any more books that we're able to read over here. Why is it that she would tell us, though? Being I already grabbed the book earlier. Isn't that the one that I... Okay, I already read that, and that didn't happen. Okay, let's go and talk to more peeps. Actually, I think we need to go talk to the grandfather, but also let's see if you can tell me something. Do you know anything?
You just missed today's play. Actually, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
It was the same as yesterday's.
That's
I
true.
wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history questions for you.
Yeah.
Lay them on me.
Inform me, man.
Did you finish the Residente script?
It's still a work in progress. I'm not really sure how to end it,
Why is that?
because the Residente haven't finished yet.
Most people I spoke with believe the Residente disbanded quite a long time ago.
I'm not most people.
You don't say. I don't know many handsome fellas that are into puppetry. So
Do you believe
definitely
alchemy
something
still
different
has
you
a
got
place
there.
in today's world?
The alchemy of those days is a dying art. Like my marionettes. Sometimes I think leaving the past in the past might be simpler.
Maybe.
Why is it a problem? You're keeping your traditions alive.
I might have been better off sticking with video games.
That's what I'm doing. Wow, what a call out.
Do you
sir.
know specifically who originally made the Seven Keys?
Yes, it is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them. Alchemy
Okay.
was a science back then,
More
and kings
details.
kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically. He's a master craftsman. Marionettes, keys, you name it.
Okay. So it sounds like I need to go talk
Thanks
to
for
Merrick.
your expert analysis.
I definitely already need
I'll
to
keep
do
it
that,
all in
but
mind.
Now I have more
Of
reason.
course. Oh, Nancy, before you go, have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
No.
Not yet, but I know the story.
Then you know. The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
Dude, are you... That sounds... Sorry about you. You're handsome, but... You trouble. I feel like... Something's not right about that boy. Something ain't right about that boy. Okay, well, while we're here, we're gonna talk to everybody that's in this area before we go all the way over to see Merrick and...
Oh, you again.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god. Elka? It's Elka. Oh, me again? You don't have nothing to say? Boom. Smash it in the face. GTA style. I am. What's up? Talk to me,
Miss
Oscar.
Drew. More questions?
Duh.
What can I say? I have an interest in your history.
History is not the problem.
I have no problem, sir. I just have questions.
How often do you need to work with the Dean of St. Vitus?
I have tried to work with him on numerous occasions, but his secretary seems to run an unusually tight schedule.
Can you explain why you were so keen to meet with him?
How would you know that?
He invited me to visit him at St. Vitus. I was in the area.
If you must know, I wanted to schedule the inspection appointment at the cathedral. That is all.
Wanted to be a
Have
part
you
of it, is
heard of the
what I heard.
Residente in Prague?
You don't need to worry about them. Prague is perfectly safe for tourists.
Have they ever been connected to jewel thefts?
You have an imagination. Perhaps in the past, yes. But now?
You say that as if you don't think they exist.
What do you know about alchemy in the old royal court?
I put the alchemy exhibit together myself.
Is it a personal interest of yours?
The exhibit is over there. I don't have time to talk you through it, but you can go read it yourself. You might not understand it all, so come back and ask questions if you have any.
bro.
That's a generous offer.
You clearly can't even answer my one question because you're like, oh, you think you're not so smart. Well, you know what, sir? I don't like you. I do not like you, Oscar. No, I do not. This way. And go back into the tunnels. So, like, is the thing in here, maybe? I wonder? I don't run into it again. Fridge. This looks like where I need to go for the thing, I feel like that's probably where the, whatchamacallit is. Probably where the workshop. Wait, what? Where is his hand? Every time I go to back up, it does that. Not fair, okay. Tricking me. Making me confused. Dare you? These must become of importance later. Maybe I have to do some sort of rubbing on them. Okay, I realize now. I finished it before we began. So tired. I'm done with all the games you play. I'm numb. So numb. I'm numb to all the pain you bring. I'm trying to figure this all out for myself. I don't need you or nobody else. I'm done. So done. So done. So done. So done. So done. I'm done. Okay, so this is where I started. Or
Locked.
okay, locked. Wait, so that's where I literally was just at. Okay, can't go up here.
Can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Okay, go this way. Can't go that way either. He's got to come to effect later. So maybe I'll go to this other area. This must have been the area. Yeah, that's probably how I come out. Actually, no, because I went in the other way. So where is this taking me? Interesting. Trying to figure this all out for myself. Oh, the side here. Okay, okay. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, well, let's go see Merrick and Elka. We have questions that need answering. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Snappy. Snappy chooch. Wait. Oh, girl, you got some business. Bumping in here. What's up?
Hello, what can I do for you?
Questions. I have them. Answers. Hopefully you got them. Give me them.
Does your grandfather only work here?
It's not what I was
Work,
hoping for. but
yes.
Start.
Hides at his desk and does who knows what else. Also, yes.
He's pretty secretive then.
Yeah.
My mother would say that is just how he is, always tampering with something, and he should not be disturbed.
You never thought to sneak a peek?
Yeah.
To watch him tinker with puppets? No, thank you. I prefer computers. They are more challenging.
But of course, he could also be doing other things. You never know.
Were you close to your mother?
She passed when I was young. She was everything to me.
I'm sorry. I know what that's like.
I'm sorry to hear that. My mom was killed, hit by a car on an errand, so they say.
So they say.
You don't sound convinced.
It was the middle of the night. What errand would she run? But my grandfather would say no more about it.
What do you think happened?
It's weird.
She was hit by a car. More than that, I can't know.
I'm very sorry. I could...
No, what's done is done. What about your mother? How did it happen?
Suddenly. Like yours. If you ever need to talk...
I love
It
how
was
they
a long
didn't
time
actually
ago,
say.
and we're here now.
I love how, like, they didn't actually even say exactly how Nancy's mother dies, because in so many iterations they change it. Some say illness, some say car accident. Like, there's so many different ways they say that she dies that it's like, you know, you're never sure which one you're gonna go with next.
So you really don't know more about Radek?
He's pretty cute.
I meant about what he does. He's so passionate about his craft, even in our modern age.
Yeah.
I have never asked. He has a mysterious quality to him. I trip over my words when he is around.
Aww.
That's hard to
That's
believe.
so cute, though.
It is true. I am not as friendly as I appear.
So you
Look
don't know how he
friendly.
spends his time.
He speaks mostly with my grandfather. You would have to ask him.
That's so sad that she, like, pines over this guy and he spends most of his time hanging out with her grandfather.
I should get
It's
going.
like, oh god,
Of course.
awkward. He likes that old man more. It's gonna... There's something. Hey, Merrick, what's up?
Dobre den. Are you looking for Elka?
No, I literally was just talking
Actually,
to her.
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah. Questions for who?
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Not molds, schematics. In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape. Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys. They are more delicate. So they say.
If the schematics for the original keys still exist, where would they be?
Hidden. If they were hidden by the alchemists who made them, they would have locked them away somewhere they could never be found. But not with a key.
Then how? Do you think they still exist?
Alchemists were very clever. The schematics could have been destroyed by now.
Well, in Nancy Drew games, things that we think have been destroyed from the far past tend to not be so destroyed. Old workshops tend to be easily found. I still think of, like, the Curse of Blackmore Manor. I can't even remember how, like, old those tunnels were and where that, like, where they went at the end. I feel like they were there for, like, an experiment or something. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that was an old area too, and yet it was, like, almost perfectly intact
Have
still.
you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are afraid of them?
No, I'm just curious.
Should
You
I
know,
be?
No. They would not bother tourists.
Unless I
How
had
do
good
you know
jewels.
that?
Why would they? It attracts the wrong attention.
Have you encountered the Residente? Would you know how to reach them?
They don't bother old men either.
I feel like you're being far too presumptuous. If you have lots of gold and shit, I feel like they would bother you, no matter who you are.
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fix old marionettes and automatons, but some tricks got lost along the way.
So you can't turn lead into gold?
Ha! I would not be here if I could. I mean, for example, the old case right there.
What about it?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago,
Oh.
sometime during the 16th century. I could never find a way to open it without breaking it. That I won't do.
Huh.
May I give it a closer look?
Please,
Don't
be careful.
say.
You have filled a few holes in my knowledge. Thank you.
At least someone is interested in what I know.
I feel like Radek likes talking to you. So.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
Oh, look at you, Nancy. Trying to mend families. so beautiful. Alright, let's take a closer look at this trunk. Okay, so it seems pretty clear that it requires a key. Wonder. No. So this will not work with this. I need to figure out how to get this open though. Journal. What of importance do we have that is new? Check out the artifacts in them. Okay. Oops. Oh, even Merrick's got some customers. Well, look at you. These NPCs, I guess, are good for something. Make y'all look like y'all have business. There we go. Alright, let me look at this box again. Show me the box. Show me the box, man. Show me the box. Ah, there is a button. This is complicated. It's always the last one you pick, man. It's always the last one. Bro! Heck. Is it doing this on purpose? Like it's literally always just gonna be the last one you pick? I don't understand why it's doing this to me because it's okay. Oh my god, now I forgot it again. Damn it! There we go. Ah.
Let's take a closer look.
Hey.
Have I seen this symbol before?
I most definitely have.